I'm going to read out a quick info. This is how a description of one of your wickets, okay? See if you can tell me which one it is. Tossed up, and this one's straightened a bit. The player strides forward to defend, gets hit on the pad, loud appeal, and the umpire is convinced.
This is my first Test wicket.
You tell me.
Well,
is that your answer?
Well, Sachin did get out LBW.
He did. Sachin Tendulkar is your first Test wicket. I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like, like you say, once in a blue moon, once you, get a first Test wicket like that. But that moment kind of like propelled me, into sort of international cricket. Everyone knew, who Monty Panesar was when you get the great man out, one of the best players ever.
I mean, you used to celebrate your wickets, right? But there must have been some disbelief in there at the same time as the excitement. And can you explain what was going through your mind when, you bowled the ball, the peel, the umpire gives it out? It's pre-DRS, so as soon as the finger's up, that's it. The wicket's going. What was it?
It was like, like when I saw, he's obviously had massive pads. And for me, it was just like, I need to bowl best delivery. Bowl my best delivery to the great man. Hopefully, by end of the game, he'll probably say, yeah, you bowled really well. He probably got 100 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But to get his wicket, wicket as my first Test wicket, that was something I couldn't believe. It was just complete disbelief, complete like, oh my God, is this for real? Am I living a dream? Is this really happening? And then when he hit the pad, he gave it out. I never used to celebrate wickets like that. That's when I started to celebrate, because it was just the joy and the happiness of, getting, let's say, Sachin out, but the complete, disbelief with it as well. The complete shock of like, oh my God, this is not really happening, but I'm just going to make the most of this. And then afterwards realizing actually, yeah, you did get Sachin Tendulkar out, but yeah.
Have you ever spoken to him? Because you got him out a couple of times.
Yeah, I did speak to him. Yeah, like he asked the physio, came to the dressing room and he goes, do you want Sachin to sign the ball? I said, oh yeah, I'd love him to sign it. And he goes, once in the blue moon, never again, mate. And he signed that. And then I was like, oh, I don't know what to make of it, really, when he gave it to me. I was like, does that mean I'm never going to get him out again? But I was just happy, he gave me the ball. And then at Lord's, when I got him LB, I got him to sign the ball. He goes, once in a blue moon comes more often than I thought. And then he, signed that ball. But that's a great man, like very humble man off the field. And, that's the great thing about, playing international cricket. You're able to sort of, get that sort of level of, friendship, camaraderie, with one of the greats of the game. And, he certainly is, the best batsman, I would say, ever. And to have that moment, with him, that's very special for me.
England have won once in India in the best part of 40 years. So what was it about your England side that meant that they could do what so many England sides have failed to do?
Yeah, look, I think the batting was very strong. I thought Alistair Cook, his record is up there with like Matthew Hayden in the subcontinent conditions. He was able to bat long periods, which, allowed the other batsmen, the likes of Kevin Pietersen, to play an attacking innings, to score quickly. And that's the key. Jonathan Trott, Ian Bell, they all came in, they scored quickly, while Alistair could bat long periods of time. And then we had, obviously the good spinners, myself and Swanee. We were quite good at bowling it quickly and getting the ball to turn. And also the ball, the SG ball, the seam was slightly more pronounced and the ball was harder for a longer period of time than the previous tours we were, playing against India. The ball will go very soft very quickly. But this time the ball stayed harder for longer. So we were always in the game, myself and Swanee, and having that combination where we played together at Northlands, it kind of felt like we were playing, together at Northlands at Wantage Road when we were playing at Mumbai, a test match there. Just then memories were just, coming back together, how we used to play together. So yeah, it's a combination of having very good batters who can then score quickly, and then you got to back it up with like attacking spinners. And that's why other teams haven't found that combination. That was the last time an overseas team, won in India.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.